قد أفلح المؤمنون.
The last thing that we'll say about the mother of the Imam, salamullahi alayh, is when did she, salawatullahi alayha, pass away? And this is a matter of a difference of opinion as well. But with this, we can conclude that one opinion is most likely the correct one. We read in Kitab al-Shaykh al-Saduq Kamal al-Din wa Itmam al-Ni'mah, where he narrates from Abu Ali al-Khayzurani that he had a slave girl that he gifted to the Imam Hassan al-Askari, salamullahi alayh. And he says in the narration, he says, Abu Ali al-Khayzurani, the narrator, said, she, the slave girl, informed me that she attended the birth of the Imam Sahib al-Asr al-Zaman, salamullahi alayh, that the mother of the Imam was Sayqal, or that was the name, that was her name. Her name was Saqil or Sayqal. Abu Muhammad alayhi salam would inform her about the affairs of his family. She asked him to pray to Allah Azza wa Jal to make her die before him. She passed away during the lifetime of Abu Muhammad alayhi salam, and on her grave there was a tablet with the inscription, "This is the grave of Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad." This narration is very strange because in the next chapter we also read in Kamal al-Din wa Itmam al-Ni'mah, where Shaykh al-Saduq then says on page 166 of his Kamal al-Din, he says, and I found it confirmed in some books, confirmed, يعني ما صح عند الصدوق رضوان الله عليه, classified under historical accounts, and I've only heard it from Muhammad ibn al-Hussein ibn Abbad, who said Abu Muhammad alayhi salam passed away on a Friday during the Fajr prayer. On that night, he had written many letters with his own hand to Medina. This occurred in the month of Rabi'ul Awwal, 260 years after the Hijrah. Only Saqil, so the mother of the Imam, the slave girl, and Aqid or Aqid, the servant, I believe it's Aqid, the servants were present at the time, along with those whom Allah Azza wa Jal had knowledge of apart from them. So this is a source that lists that she, salamullahi alayha, passed away after the Imam al-Hassan al-Askari. And Najashi, surprisingly, in his Kitab al-Fi'rist, he also has an opinion to list. And we find this opinion listed in his biography of one of the descendants of Abu al-Fadl al-Abbas al-Shaheed, salamullahi alayh, in his Fi'rist. We see there, he mentions the tarjama of Muhammad ibn Ali ibn Hamza ibn al-Hasan ibn Ubaydullah ibn al-Abbas ibn Ali ibn Abi Talib, salawatullahi alayh, he's known as Abu Abdullah. He is thiqa, he is trustworthy and reliable. He is a narrator in hadith and his beliefs are correct. Salihul i'tiqad. He had narrations from Abu al-Hasan al-Hadi alayhi salam and Abu Muhammad al-Askari salamullahi alayhim. He also has letters that he sent to them and they were answered by them, so i.e. the two Imams, and in his house the mother of Sahib al-Amr alayhi salam stayed after the death of al-Hasan al-Askari salamullahi alayhi. So it is to show that after the passing of the Imam, there were the close Shia and the Sada, they were making sure that the mother of Sahib al-Asr al-Zaman, Ajalallahu ta'ala faraj al-Sharif, mainly specifically this descendant of al-Abbas alayhi salam, that he made sure the mother of the Imam was taken care of and that she was kept safe. Because of course, as we read in the narrations about the life of the Imam and his early life, there were constant raids on the house of Imam al-Hassan al-Askari. And they were always looking, and when they find out that she was born, that the Imam salamullahi alayhi, he was born, they were raiding the house, trying to find out which of the slave girls is his mother. This leads us to say that the result of this research is that the latter opinion is the correct one. Now, as for what happened to the rest of her life, there are some people that say that she was imprisoned and she died in a Sijn al-Abbasi, but Allahu a'lam if this is correct. But what we do know that the end of her life, she somehow returned to Samarra and she died and she was buried next to her husband and her father-in-law, Imam al-Hadi wal Imam al-Hassan al-Askari salamullahi alayhima.